So why Shinde surrendered is the question. We have come down to 5 points. 1. BJP could form government with Ajit Pawar, Shinde not required. He would have been out of game. Second, there was possibility that Shinde Sena would have split. They would have left Eknath Shinde alone. And he knew it. Third, BJP's mandate was too big to ignore. Fourth, BJP did not want to repeat Bihar and Maharashtra, where Nitish Kumar and other leaders continue to hold the reins of the politics of the state, despite BJP fueling their success. Fifth, dropping out or behaving like a martyr would have meant political marginalization. On this conversation, now it's a done deal, I'm joined by Ajit Kejha, senior journalist and psephologist, S. Balakrishnan, executive editor, Free Press Journal. Thank you so much, both of you, for joining me. Let me first straight away go to Mr. Balakrishnan. Mr. Balakrishnan, did you see it coming, or did it remind you of 1991, when the papers were full of the great Maratha rebellion of Sharad Pawar, and quickly it dissipated when he came to Delhi and Narasimha Rao became the Prime Minister, sir? Do you recall those days?
Eknath Shinde is as vulnerable as Sharad Pawar. And in the present situation, he hardly had any room for maneuver. On the contrary, had he declared his support for the BJP candidate, whoever it was, on the 23rd, when the massive mandate of the BJP was known to the whole world, that would have carried a lot of grace, and that would have actually politically strengthened his position. But by holding on for 4 long days, he has actually spoiled his image and then weakened his political position. Do you think BJP will not hit back at him at the appropriate time? Everybody thought that if it is going to be BJP government, it is taken for granted, and it is going to be, no doubt about it. But by creating this cloud
You
of
are saying that, Mr.
suspicion,
Balakrishnan, you are saying that he actually held on for 4 days, which means that he was cribbing for 4 days, sulking for 4 days.
precisely. Otherwise, there is no reason why the issue of which party will have this CM's post that was decided by the people of Maharashtra on the 23rd itself. But here is this gentleman who was holding on for 4 long posts, hoping against hope, the Bihar formula and what kind of formula. His people were trying to put pressure on the BJP, and it was giving unnecessarily anxiety moments to the BJP leadership. That is when finally Amit Shah had to intervene, and PM also intervened, and Shinde himself said that he spoke to the PM. He did not dial the PM. He got the message that if he doesn't fall in line, then he will be in big trouble. And then there are people like Sachin Joshi who are very close to him. He also will be in big trouble. So it is a virtual surrender. He could have done it with a lot of grace. That would have added to his stature. There's no doubt about it. He played an extremely crucial role in the victory of the Mahayuti, the Ladki Bahina scheme and all that. But he completely lost an opportunity to ensure that he's in the good books of the BJP top leadership by holding on for 4 long days. And now today it was an abject surrender. He held a press conference, mind you, not at Varsha, his official bungalow as a caretaker chief minister, but in his personal house in Thane, in Louis Wadi, Thane. And that also had a subtext to the whole thing, that he is doing it in his personal capacity. And one important point which you had pointed out just now is that there were signs that some of his own MLAs, imagine they have a history of defection. They defected from the Shiv Sena under Uddhav Thackeray. There's nothing which would have prevented them from moving away from that. And also the other valid point is that Ajit Pawar declared support to Devendra Fadnavis within less than 24 hours of the results coming out. That further closed the option before Eknath Shinde.
So, okay, so two
today,
things. Two things. He was sulking, as you said, sir. And Ajit,
yeah.
the real threat of the party splitting. Do you think it worked?
See, Karthike, number one, Shinde just doesn't have the numbers. All he has is, even if everyone...
Then why did he sulk?
His faction,
I'm sure he's a hard-boiled politician. Then why did he sulk? I mean, someone who...
Because he was dying. He's desperate to become the chief minister. Remember the drama in June of 2022 when he broke out of the Sena, and the kind of drama that he did, he took all his MLAs to Assam and different places, and from there he was making the numbers. He's a highly ambitious, wily fox. He obviously wants to be the chief minister. This time, number one, he doesn't have the numbers. Number two, he's not a pivotal player. Pivotal players like Nitish Kumar. Nitish Kumar, if he goes on the other side becomes heavier, right? And therefore, he becomes chief minister with Lalu or with the BJP. Shinde cannot. Shinde just has 57 MPs in a house of 288. The other thing is, he needs Ajit Pawar to go on the other side to be able to forge a third government if possible. But for that, it will take him a lot of time. So I think he realized, and then he's going to face the might of the BJP. Earlier, it was just facing, the Mahavikas Agadi politician who was softer. If he's faced against the BJP, his entire future might be over. So I think he realized it took him 4 days because, in fact, Priyanka Chaturvedi pointed out that, the fact that he's desperate to be CM, but he's unable to, and therefore the drama going on. But obviously, he realized at the end of it that he has been CM for 2.5 years almost. He didn't do a very bad job. After all, that the Ladki Behna scheme, it seems, was his idea. Of course, he must have been supported by the BJP and Ajit Pawar for it. He can say that, well, partly because of him, the Mahayuti got such a massive mandate of 132 out of 288. But at the same time, he realized he has no options left. So now he's conceded defeat, and therefore it seems most likely Devendra Fadnavis will be sworn in soon.